Turns out the magic of Left 4 Dead was the oversight of Valve after all. I mean, it's one of the more fun things about playing Valve games, you know, Half-Life, Portal, is Left 4 Dead, is going through the developer commentaries and learning about the development process behind the game and about how much control Valve had over the development of like, no, this is what we're doing because this is better, this is fun. Even something as simple as silhouetting, where they go through Team Fortress 2 and say, this is how we built the silhouettes of the characters. That's very important for us. We did the same thing with Left 4 Dead. What did they not do in Back 4 Blood? Care about the silhouettes of the characters, so everything looks the damn same. Oh, hey, imagine that. It's funny because, especially dealing with talking about silhouettes for enemies and whatnot, that's stuff that's been, like, we've solved those problems in video game development, and it's like they forgot when they made Back 4 Blood. Sure, you know, a couple of random dudes who worked at, what is it, Turtle Rock Studios, under Valve's leadership. They might be making a new game, but they may have not been the ones making the important decisions. Anytime any game does that with marketing, and it's like, by the makers of blank, I drown it out. I try my best to drown it out, because you should. If that's the, like, Callisto Protocol, if the best marketing they have is, we previously made a good game, you should think a little bit more. Iron Ball. Yeah, Valve's making Deadlock. Apparently it's pretty good. But I don't play a lot of MOBAs and Dotas and those types of hero shooters. It has elements of those, I think. Okay, this is not bad of a start here. Got old pretty fast as Bosep. You know, there's nothing wrong with that opinion. If you don't like Left 4 Dead, that's okay. Basically, hero shooter league. Yeah, and apparently people love Deadlink. Deadlock. Deadlink is something else. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Kudos for Valve for making more games, even after the failure that was Artifact. This dude should combine Vampire and Laser Ball. Then, hopefully, we get vampiric effects every time the laser hits enemies. See, now that would be a pretty good combo, I think. I don't know what ball he's going for. Next Rainbow is going for a merge, for certain. Bloop. Turret. You're going for baby balls? Really? Yeah, you know, it's something. All right, let's grab this. What are you gonna do, my friend? Things I've never seen before. Iron Ghost. Shuriken. Passes through the front, but not the back. Backstabs deal bonus damage. Okay, that actually seems incredible. It's just gonna get... It's one ball that can get stuck behind the enemies doing a ton of damage. Oh my god, it's the best ball. What was that? It was iron plus something else? Christ, that's good. Don't take a dark ball! Oh, you piece of garbage. That's the crowd control we needed. Well, not really crowd control, but it is good damage. Arcatraz says, I watched another run that had like 90 balls across the screen. was pretty fun. We had that on a run. I had balls that spawned balls that spawned balls. My board was filled with balls. It was a very fun run. Yeah, Assassin's doing work. You know, it's back there doing damage. Which is all I can ask for it to do. He loves the baby balls. The good thing about being in the back row is that balls can hit quickly because they're so small. It's such a small area. It's bouncing very quickly and hitting many times per second. So it's doing a lot of damage. And if it's wounding everything to make it easier for me to kill it later on, that's great. I'm gonna accept that that guy's gonna hit me. Okay, Ethereal Cloak might be a little extreme though, dude. What the heck? All right, well, we've lost, I think. I don't know what to do about this. I don't. No, hold on. We somehow managed to survive that wave. All right, a little risky though, I will admit, a little risky. Yeah, Dark Ball was the only reason why we survived that, because I was able to actually shoot once every like 3 seconds. Oh, he merged Dark Ball. Now I can't fire. Thankfully we had it. Like, the thing is, that's an unnecessary take because we had Shuriken. Shuriken's in the back hitting the enemies. We don't need anything else. One's fine. So it was a huge risk. Now, I think it paid out, but the next boss fights are going to be really difficult, depending on what they are. He's refusing to fission. Refusion. He's refusioning. It's like a laser light show. I want to do a run where I can get like 3 holy lasers going at the same time. That'd be fun. Horizontal lasers, nice, shame it's gonna go away soon. I'll take a radiation beam. It's probably gonna be really important for the bosses. I wish I had it now. Because this guy, he's gonna be hard to kill if because my balls are gonna be stuck in the back. Yeah, this is where Ethereal Cloak is going to kill me. Please, please. I can't stop them. Balls, come back to me! I need you! Come on! Good job. I really appreciate Ethereal Cloak. Yeah, it's like, it's the best. Just the absolute best. Come on! We were fine up until the ethereal cloak. I'm telling you, it would have been fine. That's why I don't run the philosopher or whatever he's called. I'm just doing it for the fun of it, for the memes. It's real fun to take it and then complain about it. His decision-making processes. Abe, how could you screw that up? I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm not good at this game yet. Gathered money. Well, I suppose we'll take this money and do something with it. I need to expand more space. No, stop that. We've got so much garbage. All right, you come up here, you come up here. What else can we construct? More wheat fields, a gold mine. Assign a worker here to mine. When the building is bounced on, they mine 1 to 2 gold up to 100 times per harvest. Or movement speed, road keeper. Sure. Take a movement speed buff. And we're pretty much done being able to buy things. All right, next run. Let's take a break from that combo though for a moment, for a microsecond. Let's take cohabitants with the broodmother. Let's go full on baby ball strat. I'm willing to go for it. Jono in chat says the blueprints later on go nuts. I love it. It's also interesting to see how other people build differently than I do. You mean how when I build, it's just putting things down and then not caring anymore about it? Okay, it takes a long time to kill things. How come it takes so long to get my balls back to shoot? Like, I literally can't kill even the basic enemies. Like, shouldn't the laser beam... What's going on here? Shouldn't the laser beam be able to come back and be fired like immediately as soon as I grab it? It's got such a long cooldown on it. Or is that because I have so many baby balls that I'm firing? I have to go through the baby balls in order to get to the laser ball. I don't know. Rate of fire would be a good upgrade to get. I don't know if he's gonna get that though. Okay. You know, we survived the first wave. Yeah, it might be a baby ball thing. We have so many baby balls that it takes so long to get back to the laser ball. So maybe what we should do is try to like eke out a hole for the lasers and the baby balls. It's still not looking good. Balls start out slowly but increase with each bounce. I would have said no on that one. I would have passed. Yeah, so it's got a ring of balls around the cursor, which tells you which balls you're firing. The thing is that it doesn't seem to actually update when you catch your balls. That's what confuses me about it. It only updates like once per second, so I'm just left very confused by how it works. Like it looks like I have no balls, but I'm still shooting, or it looks like I only get the balls back like in bursts, in fits and spurts. Yeah, we can only refire balls once they come back, but at least the lasers, I pick them up almost immediately and it still takes a long time to fire them again. Double laser ball's nice if we can survive. Oh, it's still so tough. Please put a quad laser ball inside of the baby ball maker. That would be so nice if it works. Okay, first wave is over, but it's just gonna... still gonna suck. Try to get some balls in the back. Thank you. You know what it might be? Maybe baby balls don't fill the ring unless there's like a delay after you fire the baby balls? I don't know. It still feels like the baby balls, they come back sometimes at like 6. I get 6 of them back immediately. But I'm not picking up 6 balls when it happens, so it just seems like a weird delay in like the UI. That's my guess. Oh, good! Oh, good, the bull again. That's what's gonna save me, the bull. Yeah, that'll do it. Need to get my lasers in there. Are you gonna do it? He's gonna do it. We just need to survive another few level ups, and maybe we can upgrade the Zap Ball. I mean, we also have, did he get a wind ball? A wind Zap Ball would go hard. Vampire Ball, huh? That's something. Holy Brood Ball. Do the baby balls fire lasers? I think they do, right? That would be a good combo. It's still a little tight. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Golden Bull. I'm just like, please. No! Get ready for your 3 DPS, if that, probably. Less than 1. Less than 1 DPS. Fantastic. All right, already a better start. Magic staff. I guess that will work for the laser. Okay, my ball got stuck in an enemy there. It was beautiful for a brief moment. Okay, we need to pick up some dots. Freeze ball. Sounds like he's gonna go for a freezing laser. Granted, you only had it for like 2 seconds. Yeah, that's what, I mean, it is, you know, aggregated DPS values, right? Whenever you catch a special ball, does that mean we fire more baby balls than another character would because we catch 2 special balls? Hold on a second. Is the tornado good? Did Cogman make a good decision? I think he may have. Mayhaps have. Man, I am all of a sudden struggling to get any kills here. What happened? How did we get so pushed back? Because he's taken a magic wand instead of balls. What does the cogitator do? He makes all of the decisions. So I get no input. So I don't get to decide what we get. It's all him. He's the white hand. He's the white hand of God on the upgrade screen. Light. All right, well that's an interesting choice. Man, fire rate is what I need here. I need to dump the baby balls to get to the big balls faster. Sure, take it. See if I care. You still control movement? Erogenous Jones, yes indeed. I control everything that you see in here except for the upgrading and the decision-making processes there. Anytime there's like a white hand icon, that's not me. That's a ghost. All right, at least, like when he decides to get balls, then we're in a good position. It's only a bad position when he doesn't want to get balls ever. And he's going for like Iron Bull. There, max level balls. Now we just need to find a merger. There we go. What are you gonna do? Lasers. Deals damage and blinds enemies. You know, that is a lot of blind. I suppose, because it's on the laser. Dark Ball. Was this the character that Dark Ball worked really well on, or was it a different character? I can't remember. Does Brood and Vampire make something? I don't remember. Starting to realize these enemies closing gaps is really annoying because it means I have a harder time getting balls between enemies. Oh, we're getting pushed back. There's an upgrader. All right, goodbye, Brood Ball. I gotta read this one. Spawns a mosquito each time it hits an enemy. Mosquitoes attack random enemies. If they kill, though, you get healing. Still don't know if we're making it out of here alive. I think Dark Ball is working well though. I think Dark Ball is doing a good job. He's getting cracked. Dark Ball, Light Ball again. All right. Come. He was blinded. We didn't take any damage. It's saved us so many times. All right, blindness has saved us. Okay. I don't know what was that? Something like penetrated all the enemies and just did a whole bunch of damage. It was real weird. Come on. This is like the first time I've ever noticed blindness actually working. Okay, that was 40 damage. Potion. Another potion. Miss, dodge. Miss. Okay, we are rolling seemingly pretty well. Another miss. I don't know how we're still alive. There you go, okay. He's a god. It works pretty well. Like, the damage numbers are just so bad. We're not doing damage on things. I don't know why sometimes I'm seeing dark damage numbers across the entire enemy field. It's like something is doing penetration damage, and I don't know what's doing it. Something is penetrating the enemies and doing a whole bunch of purple damage. All right, grab all the stuff. We gotta get more gold. Well, you know what? We do have a thing for that, don't we? Fill it later. Okay, let's make some decisions ourselves, okay? I would still like to try Broodmother again, but why don't we try What about... What about... Dark? What about dark? They shoot from the back. We'll get a lot of baby balls in the back bouncing around doing a lot of damage. But the dark ball we can fire... Well, the dark ball also fires from the back. Could give that a shot. And then we get to make the decisions ourselves. Which means avoiding anything that's like healing or mosquitoes. Because I feel like the healing and mosquito builds don't really work as well as you want them to work. Man, this is so much better. Already, I don't know if it's the dark ball, but we are doing so much damage. And we get the hatchet immediately too, which is just disgusting. So, yeah, I will take that. Dude, honestly? I'll double down on the hatchet. Why not? Abe, have you been completing the same level or getting all the blueprints in zones? I've just been completing levels until I move on and then moving on. I haven't been backtracking or grinding. I should be. I know I should be for like experience and level ups and stuff, but let's be honest. That's for later Abe to worry about. Ball launch speed. Which, is that rate of fire or is that something else? I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, I've not been getting all of the blueprints. I still have like 7 in the boneyard or something like that. So I'm not worried about it, but you know, that'll have to be done at some point, certainly. It's just ball movement speed. That's a good stat. I'll take ball move speed. Oh man, egg ball. Egg ball's pretty good. Go full on baby ball build. Feather is good. I do like the feather myself. I like it because also I can take the boots and then get a really good upgrade. You know what, let's just vision. Shuriken could be amazing for the damage bonus from behind. True. Very true. But also I have been... thinking, do we... What'll happen when I shoot Shuriken? Because, oh no, you know what? I had Shuriken mistaken with another ball. It pierces from the front, not from the back. So Shuriken would still stay in the back bouncing around. Okay, we could do something like that then. That'd be nice. Okay. Let's get Spider Ball. Hatchet really makes the shade pop. I mean, even without the hatchet, this was just, it felt so much better than using Cogitator for some reason. Maybe it's just the dark balls doing a lot of damage. The hatchet is still amazing, but like even the first wave of enemies, it's like, these are going down faster. Like, we have not struggled at all to kill things. And it's weird, because I don't know why. Freeze ball? Could probably take a freeze ball. Frozen enemies also receive more damage. Interesting. Dude, Annie has a flat back, I'm realizing, too. God, we're destroying him. Why was that so easy? I'm almost pissed off. Yeah. Grand tree, huge tree from which you can gather wood with a high regrow rate and capacity. Is that first ball in evolution? Yes, it's the spider queen ball. It births egg sacs. So it doesn't birth baby balls, it births egg sacs, which then birth baby balls. All right, you gotta go, then you two have to go. There you go. Quark, welcome. Happy Thursday. Yeah? A chill to nearby enemies. Yeah, let's just take more baby balls. I'm not aiming anyways, so that doesn't play a factor at all. But we've got a billion baby balls bouncing around. A billion bouncing baby balls. Yeah, I'll take that. I guess we'll wait. Oh, good, one baby ball. One baby rattle for the baby balls. Whee! Death by baby swarm. Everything does less damage, but this is still a pretty good character for baby balls, it seems. All right, if I can get laser upgraded, then I can get an evolution real quick. Perfect. Sure, stick a freeze ray. Freeze ray! Dun, 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 dun. That seemed pretty good. And then what if should we put freeze ray in broodmother ball? That would be a lot of lasers. That would be a lot of lasers. Wind ball. We don't want wind ball. I want a new thing to take. Perfect. So then we can just grab this and upgrade 5. Or 1. 1 works too. Could you show your ball encyclopedia so I don't spoil anything for you? I haven't seen all of the evolutions. If you've got a good evolution that you found, I think this is the type of game where spoilers don't really matter too much, right? Like, if we're just being honest with each other, I think if you're like, man, I found a really good synergy the other day between X and Y and Z, I'd be like, yeah, cool. Spell and Spider Queen seems like a good combo. That it does. That is probably what I would like to merge now that we have the option. It's gonna take a while, and we need a couple of levels first. It's fun to see new evolutions randomly. That's true, but that's not always gonna change my decision-making process, knowing that something exists or doesn't exist. Okay, this guy is starting to become a problem. We need to focus him down. He still has a second form. There he is. He might end up killing us here. Come on, 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 come on! Don't do this. Come on, come on! Yes, okay. That was close. That was very close. Is Steam offline? How did that happen? Spawn balls from Spider Queen behave as cells. We're not out of the woods, I suppose. There's still enemies, but there's a couple of potions. I think, are we still gonna die? Don't do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! I don't know how we have any health. But we're alive. Is Steam down for anyone else? Or is it just me? Look at how many dots are around my targeting circle. That's a lot of dots. Look at how many balls we got back there. I can tell you some of my favorites. Yeah, what balls do you like, Connie? What's your favorite balls? And Jonah, what's your favorite balls? Let's talk about our favorite balls. What kind of balls do you like? I like how occasionally, like, the floodgates open and it's just a wave of green balls. I don't think there's gonna be time to get another upgrade before I have to pick this up. We're going for it, though. Oh, we got it! Vision. Freeze ray eggs. Beach balls are kind of nice. Oh my god, this is what I wanted to see. That's a lot of laser beams. Look at how many lasers there are. That's great. Ice and Ghost. Have I had that one? I don't know if I've had Ice and Ghost yet. Steam's fine? Now it's fine. It was offline though, for a minute. Well, one final egg sack. The saber tooth. Ah! Problem is you're not a wave of enemies. Also, I can't seem to hit you when you're doing that attack. But you are spawning enemies, so my balls are still doing something. Iron Egg Sack goes hard. Is that an evolution or just a combo that you like? Iron Egg Sack. I guess they would summon a lot of balls that do a lot of extra damage. Okay, I can see that. If that's just a fission instead of an evolution. Do I have any healing on this? I don't think I have any healing on this build, so we gotta be careful and we gotta kill enemies faster. This is not like our ideal fight, though. But what I should do is I should target specific enemies because we still have the dark balls. Dark balls do a lot of damage. Just let the AoE do its job. Focus on the minions that I want killed. That was a stupid move, but it worked. Why does this guy's wheels blink? He's got wheels on the side of his truck. His wheels are blinking. It's very strange. I'm not focusing the enemies. They're getting through. With enough baby balls, anything is possible. Okay, not an ideal fight, but there you go. Obvious favorites is one that's the equivalent of Zenith from Terraria, since it's like 5 individual steps to get. Interesting. Brief Disco Show was cool. I want to get that more often with one baby ball hitting like 10,000 times. The Gory Trophy. Ball Speed. The Monastery. The Theater. Gears obtained. So I got 2 gears because that was 2 characters technically. Harvest wood automatically, and then a bunch of other BS. Gain 100 gold when a character dies. Baby balls. Launched 7,000 baby balls. They did 1.1 million damage. Hatchet did 626,000. Hatchet MVP. Spider Queen Cell Ball. I hope that was doing good work. It was kind of hard to tell sometimes. The Norse says, can I replace my answer? My favorite balls are my own. Not really a fan of other balls. You're missing out then. Projectiles have a chance to reflect upon hitting you, dealing damage if they hit an enemy. Slow down enemies in the same column as you by 50%. It's actually pretty good for like stopping a boss, right? Projectiles have a chance to heal you instead of hurting you. Only for 1 though. Huh, very weird. I don't know what to make of those, but there they are. Should probably like build this stuff at some point, but whatever. The Monastery. The Theater. I mean, that should do it, let's be honest. The flagellant and the juggler. Why is there a... Oh, you're the jeweler. That's why there's a giant jewel there. I can upgrade? Increase starter ball to level 3? Hell yeah. I should try to like look at these more often to see if there's upgrades. All characters gain more dexterity. Oh, we have to hit them to upgrade them. Oh. All right, well. I suppose we can, you know, just do this and work on those. And then, all right, hold on a second. I got an idea. We're gonna move stuff back a bit. That's actually fine. Just move you back. Move you back. Should I, what's the best way of, whatever, this is fine. What else needs upgrading? Anything? Passively gain gold. Increase movement speed during harvests. All right, let's work on upgrading you. Increases strength scaling. Increases leadership scaling. Increases bonus experience. Upgrade you. Dex scaling, sure. Hold on a second. Secondary characters ball start. I can't get that, unfortunately. I can get reduce level up rerolls. And then we can put this like, hold on. Put that there. This, gotta deal with freaking town management here real quick. There you go. And now when we come back here and we do more building, it's just hit all this stuff. Hit all this stuff. Fire plus light is fun with cell. So I tried the light bulb and lightning yesterday, and it didn't apply lightning to everything during the flicker's flickering. How does flicker work? Does it just not work with lightning? Does it work with other effects like fire and poison and bleed? Does it work with laser? Probably not, I would imagine. But I was talking to Chris the other day, and I think it would be really nice if the game had like types or categories of effects so that you knew a little bit more clearly what would work and what doesn't work. Because I was kind of hoping that it would apply lightning to all enemies, but it definitely does not do that. RIP. Before we check out the new characters, we need to harvest and maybe try to hit some of these buildings that give us very minor amounts of continuous upgrades. So we have more dex, endurance, reroll costs, movement speed, XP gain. Sure, why not? And then, next level. We can play as the flagellant with an egg sac, just your average flagellant. Balls bounce normally off the bottom of the screen. Oh, because they don't bounce normally. Normally, they get collected. Balls bounce normally means that if I fire a ball, I could just ignore it forever. And it'll keep going and going and going. A street performer flourishes abound, lobs balls into the air at a target position on the field. Balls don't start bouncing until they reach the ground. That is correct, the Nor. Yeah, username is pretty close to my time zone. You're a little bit further out and about. I guess we could try them both. Balls bounce normally off the bottom of the screen. I don't even know how to interpret that. Like how would this affect how we could make a run? I don't know. Let's just try it, I guess. Juggler Flagellant, why not? Keep playing in the grasslands. So we'll lob shots. Balls that bounce off the bottom will go back up, and we only get our balls back once we decide that we want to pick up the balls. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep bouncing forever. So here's what we would like. First of all, this is a pretty good setup to begin. We would like anything that is like, I gotta try Earth Lightning. I don't think we haven't had any synergies with these yet, really. We need anything that's like, as balls bounce, they get faster or do more damage, because they're gonna bounce forever, right? So let's get some poison in there. You know what I like about this is that we get to choose whether or not we are putting balls in the back or in the front. The Jester is like the best of both worlds as far as piercing goes. We don't need piercing. I can just hit that guy directly if I need to, and that's fine. Yeah, I like it. Seems good. Balls bounce normally just means they bounce. Destroy the 2 nearest enemies when you are hit from close range. I guess we'll just do Egg Sack. Oh my god, for once we actually picked up a lot of upgrades there. And if we can get a synergy between some of the stuff, I'd like to see what we can get out of like a lightning earth. Okay, and as soon as the ball lands, it starts moving in the direction of your aiming. Okay. Still, that's pretty good. That's pretty fun. Projectiles have a chance to reflect upon hitting you. Baby balls do more damage. I'll just take poison for now. And we're gonna get any sort of evolution or merging happening. All right, let's do it. Earth Poison Ball. All right. Swamp. Leaves behind tar blobs over time. Enemies who walk into tar blobs are dealt damage, slowed, and gain poison. Each stack of poison deals 1 to 3 DPS. This ball and tar blobs also deal damage to nearby units. That doesn't seem that incredible. Okay, so like, here's the question. Could we do a lightning laser and have the lightning shoot laser out of what gets hit by the lightning, or the lightning shoot out of whatever gets hit by the laser? I don't think so, right? On hit, it does that damage to the enemies in the column. I guess we don't need piercing, so I'll take laser and see if we can maybe make something happen with that. Pretty sure the laser ball itself just does lightning. Yeah, it's on hit, it creates a lightning effect from where it got hit. Or from the hit that hit the enemy from hits. Oh, look. Shut up, it's just one of those days. You know, I'll take a speed up, especially because it synergizes pretty well with other things. These enemies don't seem to stand a chance. I like being able, there's a tar blob. I like being able to just, like, grab one ball and send it back. And if I don't grab the balls, it's still fine. They're still bouncing around. Pickup range? No. It's a lightning egg sack. That's actually a pretty good combo. But wouldn't we rather have egg sack tarball? Try to fill the screen with these tar blobs. I'm noticing that when it summons a tar blob at the top of the screen, it's not really doing that much. We want it to be bouncing around at the bottom, so it summons tar blobs that go up. Very strange weapon. I guess with, like, even the egg sack, it doesn't matter where we hit with it, does it? It doesn't matter as much. Like, even with egg sacks, if the baby balls hit the bottom of the screen, it's totally fine. It doesn't change much. Dude, we are melting this guy. Ow! Alright, all balls leveled up. Begin each battle with the choice of a passive. Dude, they are really giving you some pretty strong upgrades in this game, don't they? Spawn balls from the egg sack have the same properties as the swamp. That seems perfect. Iron ball or burn ball? We could get lightning rod. So let's go burn instead. And maybe we'll luck into like some other synergies that we haven't seen before. I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of green things. That seems pretty good. It's all about the power fantasy. It's all about the upgrades. I mean, this seems pretty strong so far, especially because I can fire this every 3 seconds. And we just start accumulating baby balls on the screen. Earthquake, laser, lightning. Yeah, we could grab that. Why not? Lightning laser. I don't think we want lightning laser. That was a good upgrade. Now, would laser fire burn the enemies that are hit by the laser? Maybe that would work. Maybe I need to, hold on, if I read this. Because this says on hit, maybe that's the key. Maybe if something says like on hit, that's what it means. That it can, oh, we actually did get the upgrade. That is what can be synergized with the laser effect or like the lightning effect or something. Increases the range of pickups. I don't want that actually. More baby balls, yes. It's not really a fill the screen baby ball build. It's more of just a, I want more swamp balls. Look at how many swamp tars we got. Jonah says, eyes are getting heavy. Have a good night, Jonah. I wouldn't want you to stay up past your bedtime. So many. So let's try laser burn. Yeah, area of effect damage from laser does apply burn. Although it's only burning for like 1 damage up there, which is not the best, but that's okay. All right, I mean, we've got a really good ball here in this massive swamp tar ball, but also I think Jester is just a really nice character to have. Like, you can directly target enemies, or you can just fire behind them and stack up the damage. Either way is nice. Gain more baby balls. Although we should really go for the ball upgrades first, because those ones you can merge and get out of the way. Although I think there's a merge for the rattle. I just forgot what it was. I don't remember what item we needed for the baby rattle merge. It was probably whatever one was buffing the damage. God, it's so many swamp balls. We filled the screen with swamp. Also, I can make my character in the corner of the screen wave their arms around wildly. Whee! There we go. I need some balls to get stuck behind him, hitting him over and over again. Balls that hit flaming enemies light on fire and deal bonus damage the next time they hit. Like, that is nice and all. Each kill heals you? No. Enemies explode? No. Dodge incoming attacks? Maybe. When a poison enemy dies, a 10% chance for them to come back as a zombie with health. You know what? Why not? I don't think I've had that one yet. Thank you. Vampire Sword is perfect for this build. I mean, it would work because we're not picking up the balls that often. But we also do fire this ball every 3 seconds. Now, enemies do spawn on the boss fight, so it is very possible that we could just out-heal the damage we'd be doing to ourselves, but I feel like that's one of the more riskier items in the whole game. For certain. All right, light ball, freeze ball, elixir. Let's go for the light ball. It's gonna be our final upgrade. Didn't find the other thing that was like the rattle, the one that would give us damage, then we can merge them. Does healing even do anything? I feel like you kind of don't need to take damage if you don't want to. So I had that vampire sword, Venor, and I had a build where I wasn't shooting that often. I didn't have to fire my orbs that much. My balls. And I had overhealed so much that my health bar turned yellow. It was a delightful golden honey color. So you can have like a healed build where you're out healing the damage and just able to tank a lot of damage too. It can work. Let's grab this after we upgrade one more time. I want to see what happens. Level that up. Just gain gold. 120 gold, whoa. I'll take it. What can even damage you unless you AFK or don't kill in time? I mean, that's a lot of it. Well, it's the sword can do that. The sword can hurt you when you fire your balls, but I also had a way of healing. Well, that was the way of healing. It was the sword healing me up to yellow health. But there are runs where it's like, man, I can't kill everything. I have to tank it or heal it. Certain character combinations too. They just don't work out as well as you would prefer them to. There are ranged enemies. You could walk into bullets. Maybe you don't dodge well on a boss fight because it's hard to dodge. You know, those reasons exist. Gold! Gold should probably be the thing that I try to get as much as possible. Poison the cat bus! Still don't know why its wheels blink in and out of existence. You know, this seems like a really nice boss for the build that we have, kind of, because all of the swamp balls will probably hit him as he goes back and forth. He's running into basically all of them. Unfortunately, all of our balls hit the arrows, and I guess our balls, when they hit arrows, they don't get destroyed. They just go through the arrow. Is that right? That's less bad then. Less bad than I thought. Ah! Thought that the arrows would break our balls, but I don't think that's actually how it works. Maybe? Because it does seem like our balls go through the arrows. This guy does take a long time to kill, though, this boss. Not a huge hitbox. Jumps around a lot. Additional enemies. Kind of missed the Bone King. He just hit his hat the whole time. Ah, I guess I'll take some more gold. Suppose you could farm infinite resources off this fight, but why would you? Why would you do that? Come on, man. You ain't got much time left in this world. Just die to the poison. Might as well just hit auto fire. There's no reason to be manually firing. That way I can hold my it's not tea, it's hot chocolate. Poor voice. Gemsmith. Begin each battle with the choice of an extra ball. You really do get absurdly strong upgrades in this game, don't you? Like, we're getting some seriously powerful unlocks. Harvest ore from adjacent boulders every 10 minutes. Bouncing off this building increases harvest clock by 0.05 seconds up to 100 times per harvest. Okay, the egg sack swamp ball did 1600 DPS. That's pretty good. Kanye says, my baby balls did over 1 million damage. So did mine. Look at that. Unless you're talking about my baby balls. My baby ball, baby ball, baby ball. I mean, we had over 1 million damage on one of the previous runs that we had. I forget which one. Was it the shield run? It might have been the shield run. Still, pretty good. Oh, God. We can upgrade the lift. The smoldering X depths. And we can... getting a little tight on the area here. What if we do a... Oh, it's 600 gold no matter where we do it. Let's do it up here. Do an expansion. Move some buildings. Throw them all up here, I don't care. All right, perfect. And then build things that need to be built. Revive, free level ups, extra ball, extra passive. I wouldn't mind starting with an extra ball or an extra passive. Let's start with an extra ball. That seems pretty strong. I'll get this overpowered upgrade. I suppose I will take this overpowered upgrade. Thank you very much. And it's possible... Yeah, I can fit this here. And... send them off. I suppose it's gonna take a couple of runs to get those buildings unlocked. You gotta hit them a lot. All right, fair enough. All right, really quickly, I just wanna see the smoldering depths. There's only two more levels after this. There's still 5 blueprints in the boneyard to find, 6 in the shores, 5 in the desert, 1 in the forest. I found all of them in the grasslands. And in the depths, 7 more to go. All right, fair enough.